Where have they gone?
Next time I'm doing it, Pete, tell me.
Right. Now, the reason you're all here tonight, and it's absolutely great to see everybody, and it's a real pleasure to have these guys Phil and Debs Marshall, and this is now kind of semi-official after a chat I had with them earlier on, and Max Layton, who are all now Wickenwood. Please welcome.
Swim, collie dragged and beat his prey. Carried upstairs in the half moon, in dead and bound where the husband lay. Collie was tried and sung by the neck, but the manner of Ruth was born. Left to hang from a jubilant chain through a symbol called to warn. In the dead of night you can see the shocking news day. And hidden in the wind hear the rattle of Collie's chain. And hidden in the wind hear the rattle of cheery, but it actually wasn't.
Good evening.
Hiya.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are we all? We all good?
Yeah.
Paris, right then. That was a song that I wrote so long ago. That's why it was hard to remember. This next one is about the whole tournament. I'm going to introduce these songs because I don't know who's seen us before, who hasn't. But this is about the whole tournament that used to go off fishing for 3-4 weeks at a time and come home, and if they had a decent catch, they'd have loads of money, but they'd be ashore for about 3 days at a time. And they became known as the 3-day millionaires, and they would just splash the cash because they never knew if they were going to come back again, because it was such a dangerous profession. So this is dedicated to them. It's called 3-Day Millionaires.
As we sail back home, give a wink to their God. Give thanks to our mates and we give thanks to God. Red for hands finally chase down the cold. Neptune has been generous and filled up the hold. The kid that gets thrown down in the hole. You swamped my kisses, they're the reason for it all. Seven's in me pocket, we're walking on air. For the next 3 days, we'll live like billionaires. Money's been tight while we were away. Our families getting by on the white stocking pay. Now that we're home from hauling the nets, fish money helps to pay off the debts. There's new toys for the kids, a fur coat for the wife. We reap the rewards for a hard way of life. Home is where the heart is, but we're seldom there. So while we're ashore, we'll live like millionaires. Oh, even dirty learners who are finding their feet get a share of the wealth that's passed through the fleet, letting their hair down with every girl they meet. It's opening time, we don't want to be late. Take our last time to Rainers, a drink with me, mate. For we can go and make a start on the beer. It's important to dress in the right kind of gear. A walker's will shake the sole from me boots. Waistcoats and tailors to get a new suit. High-waisted trousers with the Belmont flares. And powder blue jackets, we dress like millionaires. Working our way down road to the bars. We're fishing fashionistas dressed up like film stars. For the last 3 days we paint the town red. Go back to the docks with an ache in me head. We scramble for the kiddies, throwing coins high and wide. Anything to keep Lady Luck on our side. Standing on the deck as we head out to sea. Leave the safe haven of St. Andrew's Quay. Silently I say my goodbyes with a prayer. Till we're home again, we'll
one of the pastimes that we like is to look around old historic buildings, churches, cathedrals, and it's amazing what stories that you can find out from these amazing buildings. A lot of the churches and cathedrals have got lots of historic markings and carvings and graffiti, and they all tell a story, they all have a meaning. So Phil wrote a song and aptly named it Graffiti.
That's my imagination for you.
keep us safe from harm.
Thank you very much. Right then.
It's quite a weighty thing, that actually. Oh, this will be interesting. Brand new, first time out. So be,
Thanks for coming out,
be
anyway.
gentle.
I know there's a lot of things going on tonight, and so I really appreciate you turning out.
Yeah,
here.
like Navarro.
Who? So anyway, this is a really, really new one. So, and this is it's kind of a celebration of the tradition of what we're doing now. We're all getting together in a room and we're singing songs, we're telling stories, and it's about that. It's about people playing. It's about the audience. Everything. It's just the oldest thing we've done as humans, just getting together and swapping things. So it's part of that, and it's called Taproom Troubadours, because it generally involves being in a place where there's alcohol on sale.
Is that new? Yeah.
Down throughout the ages, in the places people meet, a sail upon a tall ship, or the corner of the street, we tell of grieving maidens and of lights of ill repute. We give voices to the workers in industrial dispute. We are the troubadours of tap rooms, we're the minstrels of the bar, balladeers and songsters, tongues loosened by the jar. We are the singers and the audience in pubs throughout the land. Come and raise your voice in chorus and raise a glass in hand. That's down the generation, many by the word of mouth, from all corners of the country, east to west and north to south, singing songs around the campfire, people's histories in song, to ensure they're not forgotten and tradition can live on. We are the troubadours of tap rooms, we're the minstrels of the bar, balladeers and songsters, tongues loosened by the jar. We are the singers and the audience in pubs throughout the land. Come and raise your voice in chorus and raise a glass in hand. Let us gather round the table, telling stories back of fable, help the old songs to survive. heritage alive. Men who bargain with the devil, with those desperate souls to sell, for eternal life of riches, or face the gates of hell. The prisoner in the jailhouse, on hearing the death knell of the maiden tryst of lovers, caught up in Cupid's spell. We are the troubadours of Taproot, we're the minstrels of the bar, balladeers and songsters, tongues loosened by the jar. We are the singers and the audience, in pubs throughout the land. Come and raise your voice in chorus, and raise a glass in hand. Come and raise your voice in chorus, and raise a glass in hand. Come and raise your voice in chorus, and raise a glass in hand.
Thank you very much. It was very good, that, and Max doesn't live anywhere near us, so getting together for rehearsal. So that was second time she's had a go at that.
Middle Age is nothing like what you sent me.
Well, there you
What's
go.
in the lakes?
If you hadn't said it, we wouldn't have, if you hadn't said it, we wouldn't have known.
It's all good.
She's all right, isn't she?
She'll do.
Right then. So this is a song. We stumbled upon this story of this guy when we were looking around Norwich Cathedral, and he's buried in the wall there and under his own request. He was a rich stonemason, and he'd already made his own effigy and written his own, eulogy, which is the bridge of the song. And he was just a very devout man, and he wanted to be buried standing up in the wall so he could be first to meet his maker come Judgment Day back in 1606 or something. And so there it is. This skeleton is standing up, buried in the wall. We saw him and we thought, I need to write a song about that guy. But I didn't know much about him apart from he was obviously very, very religious, and he was a stonemason. So I joined some dots. But it's called Stand. And it goes a little bit, sorry, I should have done this earlier. It goes a little bit like this.
Thomas Gooding was a stand-up man, though he took to a knee whenever he can. Always quick to genuflect, though he spends eternity erect. Stony eyes survey all who pass by. Through stained glass Phoebus rays fall on him. Red shadows cross his face throughout each day. From morning prayers to even song, he always stands to sing along. There'll be time for sitting after Judgment Day. Thomas, you'll be standing here for all time. Your mortal
you're ahead of us all. Monuments made for the richer, with fire sharp and punch and picture. Cathedral, church and stately home, you carved yourself a life in stone. You and your work have stood the test of time. Thomas, you'll be standing here for all time. Your model frame is buried in the wall. When you died, you took your place at the starting line. Your last race, Thomas, you're ahead of us all.
And these were Thomas's own words. All you that do this place pass by. Remember death, for you must die. As you are now, even so was I. As I am, so shall you be.
Thomas Gooding, here do stay, waiting for God's judgment day. Stand behind your own creation, a watchful eye on congregation. Soul resides in God's domain. Your bones are all that still remain. Reminder of your life forevermore. Thomas, you'll be standing here for all time. Your mortal frame is buried in the wall. When you died, you took your place at the starting line. Your last race, Thomas, you're ahead of us all. Thomas, you'll be standing here for all time. Your mortal frame is buried in the wall. When you died, you took your place at the starting line. Your last race, now the writing's on the wall. Thomas, you're ahead of us all.
You are. Thank you very much, Jazz. Right, now two more songs to end the first set, and with the same theme. We must be a bad lot round here because they're both about highway people. The first one is about a lady from Market, just up the road there, and equal opportunity, see? And she was a very wicked lady.
The horrors of the English Civil War. Off to marry when just 14 to her own stepfather's heir. Raised good coin for King Charles' cause, left her only with the family there. Catherine chose to live outside the law. Near Market Tell you'll find a well, near that willow tree. The legend says that's where the treasure be. Hey! shielded high. She fired a gun at a wagoner. The shots came from inside. Hey! Fatal wound, she fled the scene, heading for the cell. She was found dead next day by the staircase where she fell. She would terrorise my night no more. In Margate Cell you'll find a well, near the willow tree. Legend says that's where the treasure be. In Margate Cell you'll find a well, near the willow tree. Legend says that's where the treasure be. Lady by day, devil by night, Catherine cheated her own birthright. Lady by day, devil by night, reign of terror under cold moonlight. Lady by day, devil by night, Catherine cheated her own birthright. Lady by day, devil by night, reign of terror under cold moonlight. Lady by day, devil by night, Catherine cheated of her own birthright. Lady by day, devil by night, reign of terror under cold moonlight. Here we go. This is the male version of the Wicked Lady. The last highwayman to be hanged, hunged, honged, hinged in England?
In England?
In England. And in my hometown of Hemel Hempstead.
Full of wrong uns, full of wrong uns.
What, Hemel Hempstead?
Yeah,
Smart.
always say. Right then, so this is called Newgate Bound.
I am the dark, I ride alone. I am the trees, I am the stone. gathered round a crowd of mass. I make a ways, I drink my last. There is no one to cry for me as I hang from the chestnut tree. Lying on the edge of town, no bricks or stones can keep me down. When someone calls my name out clear, I'll haunt them or I'll reappear. I'll frighten and I'll terrorise, but I'll strike where you'll realise that if you don't believe in me, come sit beneath my chestnut tree.
Ooh.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. We'll see you in a little while.
Thank you, Wickenwood, for a
We
fabulous
might have learned how to use our new equipment.
first set. Right, we'll take a break now. We'll be back at